Hey, YouTube family. How you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. All right, guys, it's been a couple of days. I have been busy working hard. I am winding down for the night. I finished pumping up some iron. I've lost 12 pounds already, so it's coming off, but it's a lot of work. I'm going to be honest with you. As you get older, your body just want to hold on to the weight, but it's coming off. Slow and steady wins the race, one day at a time, right? All right, so I'm glad to be back. This will be a double header. The first video is this one. It will be on Pat Tillman. It looks like Disney and ESPN, they're digging in. They're going to give Harry the award. To hell with what Pat Tillman's mom said, and to hell with what 67,000 signatures of, Americans saying no. So I guess, and Harry is going to accept it. I want to discuss that because there is a big story behind the scenes with Pat Tillman. I finally watched the Tillman Story. That was the documentary that was made in 2010 by the Weinstein Company. So we're going to get into that because it looks like Pat Tillman was being used by the U.S. media to push a cause. And he actually spoke out about it. And it seems to me now, thanks to Harry and Meghan, thank you, Meghan, for shining a light even more on how the powers to be, or those with power, uses the media, use politicians, use these streaming giants. I told you they all work in tandem to promote a person or a cause. And this Pat Tillman story, and then how the American media is trying to promote Harry and Meghan, it all works together. So I want to get into that in this video. The second video will be on the 41-year-old Chicago woman who disappeared. She went to the Bahamas. What's her name? Her name is Taylor Casey. She went to the Bahamas on a 30-day yoga retreat and disappeared. And I want to get into that. I travel a lot, and it's like, this is scary when I hear travelers who just vanish, disappear. So I'm going to get into that in the second video. All right, so let's jump right into this Pat Tillman story. Let's get into this. Now, as you know, Pat Tillman's mother and over 67,000 people have signed that petition, asking ESPY and ESPN and Disney, being the parent, if they could rethink giving Prince Harry the award. It looks like Disney, who's the parent, they're saying the hell with us and what we think. They're going to give Harry, who's not even an American citizen. And he had bragged about, KILLING, was it 24 Taliban members? They call it the kill count. He broke a rule. He did that and wrote that in his book. And let's just say they said that he really was never at risk because he had protection even in the military. So, but anyways, ESPN and Disney, Disney just said the hell with what we think. So Pat Tillman's mother, she has spoken out. And you know what? I'm always skeptical of the media now. And because I realized, thanks to Meghan Markle, I told you guys that, she shined a light on how the relationship between our celebrities, our politicians, these streaming giants, these big networks, advertising arms, they all work together. Did I say the politicians too? They all work together in tandem to push an agenda. The same thing happened with Pat Tillman. He had started complaining. He started speaking out, rather. When he first joined the military, he wanted to fight against those who committed that terrorist attack on 9/11. He's thinking Saddam Hussein. He wanted to take it and go get Saddam Hussein and his people and bring him back. Well, Pat Tillman started to see that he was being used. Take a look at that Tillman story that was documentary made in 2010. His mother, do you know the United States didn't even bother to tell the family the truth as to how he died? They were using him. They told the family a lie. The mother had to fight to get the information. The family, they had to fight to get the information. And then remember the Jessica Lynch story? I remember that clearly. They were making it like this poor girl was kidnapped and raped and abused. Come to find out, it was a PR a manufactured stunt. You know how Harry and Meghan over and over again create their scenarios and stunts? You remember the paparazzi chase? Well, the same thing with this. It's like you can't even believe what you see. I mean, it was like, come to find out, Jessica Lynch has spoken out and said that it was just a media campaign. It wasn't real. And that's what they pointed out in this Tillman Story documentary. And Pat Tillman didn't like it because I guess it was his platoon that was going in to save her. So this was all like a Hollywood sort of production. And then you had our media, all of the media, corporate media, falling right in line to promote this story. So who can you trust anymore? No, none of the media. We are educated to it. I think that's the reason why when we look at these celebrities, they do look like clowns to us. And how Harry and Meghan pushing themselves on us, we're not buying it because we already know what the deal is. I believe after COVID, I'm telling you, COVID woke me up. When I realized that plus age and wisdom, you just learn. When you realize life is, you got more years behind you than in front of you, you start to appreciate life and you just don't buy into the bullshit anymore because you've seen enough of it. You can see it and spot it, and it's really hard to fool me. But I believe lot of young people, my kids' age stuff, they're not falling for that. They don't give a damn about Harry and Meghan. This idea that young people like Harry, people under 30, they don't give a damn about Harry nor the royal family. That's the reality. And this idea that the United States can come and use the media to push this war on. I mean, it was just shocking how they did Pat Tillman and his family. Shocking. And the fact that Disney is ignoring the mother, that shows you and 67,000 people said no. So that's why I am really suspicious as to who behind the scenes with power are supporting Harry and Meghan. Who? Because why would Disney stick their head out like that? Why? Things that make you go, So I would, if you got time, take a look at the Tillman Story. Take a look at that. It's a documentary, and it's by the Weinstein Company. Came out in 2010. Now, I happen to watch it on YouTube. So if you get a chance, take a look at it before YouTube takes it down. You never know, I'm telling you. You know how they were when you speak out against the vaccine, because I don't want, well, hey, shadow ban and all that stuff, I'm used to it. But I hope you guys get something from this video. But it's going to be interesting to see how this award ceremony rolls out. Because I do believe, I'm wondering if, I think that behind the scenes, they've got someone that's pushing them. And I think Ari Emanuel is one of them. He wields a lot of power. And I think that they are really trying to push all that they can to Harry and Meghan. But it's not working with the American people because the American people, many don't give a damn. And those of us who do watching, we don't like it. So I told you before, you can give Harry and Meghan all the awards. You can fill a room up and home up, a whole block up, a whole acre of land up with awards. It's not going to change our mind. We've already seen their masks dropped and it's over. So there's this power struggle between the people and the powers to be. And I think what this story really reveals is how our media, our news, our politicians, our celebrities are all intertwined and in bed together. And they will manipulate us to line their pockets. Because at the end of the day, we know Harry and Meghan needs money. So they use these awards to justify their existence, and they use it to, like, Harry will get to use this to help him with his immigration case. And then also Meghan is hoping this can parlay her with her new cooking show, and it'll get more viewers because he's won the Pat Tillman Award. He can attach that to his name and they get more views, and maybe Meghan can sell more wine, Chablis, or whatever the hell garbage she's selling on her website. It's, it is just all so obvious, but will it work? I will be watching, because I don't think it will. But you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they know more, maybe they figured it out, the formula out, that all this lying and stuff does work. All of this PR stunts and crap does work. So I hope you get something from this video. I want to thank you for watching, and I will chat with you soon. Love you. Ciao. Mwah.